white folks don't tell you, you don't believe it. See, I love to be with you because, one, I've been black 84 years. I've been a black woman for 57 years. Oh, and then one day we will understand the church. We can survive a little bit better today without. But when I was born in 1932, it was critical. Born and raised in St. Louis. Her uncle or aunt died in Mississippi. You just didn't run down and get on a bus, get in your car. You called the minister. And they gave you a P route. Because you couldn't just pull over and walk into any place. And they met you, carried you to their house, had dinner ready, and treated you the way black folks supposed to be treated. And they did the same thing coming back. In some kind of way, they'll sit around and let a system that enslaved you. A white woman in America didn't get the right to vote till 1921. That's his mama, his daughter, his girlfriend, his wife. You know what kind of thugs we have to deal with? And y'all don't seem to understand that? You don't understand who you are? And they always want to talk to you about family value. Your mama need to be talked to about family. I ain't never stole nobody. I never enslaved nobody. I never embraced little children while I'm picking your cotton. You the one need to understand family values. Not me. Somewhere. I'm so happy about Obama. Not for the reasons y'all are. I'm so happy. Happy. Why? Because we've been led into all that crap. Behave yourself, get a good education, stay out of trouble. There's a universal God that supersedes the church, and you don't have to go through no crap. All you got to do is look at your hand, and the Pope is one of the strongest church people in the history of the planet, but he can't make a hand. He can't make an ankle. I looked at him when he was older, he got sciatica so bad, and I want him to wash my feet. Somewhere. We're going through a new era now. One of the fine things that ever happened that you don't hear was you locked into some crap. Somebody told me, said, don't forget there's children in what I can. What I can. If you worry about children, go home and read this story to them. Get your Bible. Read the story of King David. Come on, children. King David. It's in the Bible. Looked across the balcony and saw this naked woman, which was another man's wife, and he sent for her. That's in your Bible. You gotta pray. And David said, we can handle that. Your husband died on the front line fighting my war. They sent for him. He came back, but he said to his wife, while my men are dying, I don't want to participate in pleasure. So he didn't have her. And when David found that out, he killed him. Y'all need to read the Bible. Huh? Read it. I read a lot of stuff out the Bible myself. Jesus turned water into wine. My oldest son took all his college money and turned it into beer. Somewhere. Want y'all to hear something? Y'all put so much emphasis on football, sports, entertainment. I know who you are. There's some people in here that have done more to expand the humanities than 99.9% of all the black athletes and entertainers put together. Huh? You, that white folks don't tell you, you won't know. Huh? Somewhere. You look at all this crap on TV, cops, boom, 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 and you black folks sit back and let them debate. You saw the pictures. Huh? You saw them shooting. Huh? But they still can debate. Somewhere. You look at what happened in Flint, Michigan. That's 99% black folk. That's no little children. You worry about what I was saying in front of a child. They just gave them poison. Huh?
Yep.
And you don't give a damn. You ain't lost your appetite. You don't got what? Somewhere. So I say thank you, you black folk, for y'all made me. When I started out being a comic, black comics couldn't work white nightclubs. You could sing and you could dance, but they wouldn't let you stand flat-footed and talk because the real white folks knew who you were. They didn't want that heard. Let me be. And so you white folks in here, I'll be saying some things about white folks, but it won't be about you. See, I advocated there about 500 white folks on the planet, and the rest of y'all was imposters. You black folks and white folks understand white ain't a color, it's an attitude. And if you ain't got trillions of dollars in the bank, you can't have the attitude. And most of you folks in this room ain't never seen a white person. Queen Elizabeth makes $360 million every 24 hours just interest on her money. Now, them be white folks. So you have to, when you get home, look in the mirror. And everything you hear black folks say about white folks, we're talking about you. Queen Elizabeth. Somewhere you know that if one of your children go down to the Hilton Hotel today and kill 40 white folks, they're going to get the electric chair. But if Prince Charles' son came here with his drug addict self and killed 100 white folks, you know he's not going to get the electric chair, and yet still you tolerate and talk about some God you believe in? Huh? This little ignorant white boy got drunk up on the sidewalk, killed 4 people. And he said, oh, he did it because he's rich. Now, y'all told me he gets some money, good education, everything will be all right. And y'all listen to them tell you that, and they ain't told you where their money come from. You don't know no more about them folks now than you did before it happened, and you're not going to demand it. Someone. And black men, when you find out who this black woman is, hear me? And I don't know if you white folks know this, I'm gonna cut you on secret. The black woman you sit next to, she the only woman on the planet can take a butter knife and cut your ties to the rim. I'm not talking about no damn bazooka. I'm not talking about getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you watch and do yoga. She don't need none of that. And all she asked that punk is who is Malcolm. And when y'all get home today, especially you wife will get a butter. It won't even cut butter. When you wife will find out how we be laughing at y'all watch your dogs. Go to Harvard, go to Yale, go to all in schools, you think it's good. How a black man is to change your baby's diaper, but walk your own dog and pick up the dog doo-doo. And you don't see nothing wrong with that? Somewhere. And then want to put that on us. You got to have a perfect credit score. My credit score is so messed up. Somebody stole my credit cards and called the police. So this nigga, you don't need to get him on the street. We need, that's all you have to do. Them credit people calling you now. I know you white folks don't do it. Here's your sister. Put the child, tell her I'm not home. Once you tell the child to lie for you, they'll lie too. I put right to forget this Dick Gregory which one. They don't know what to do. Them white folk been trained that you're gonna come to the phone and say it ain't you. And when you tell them it's you, they got to run back to the books and say, what do you say when you say it? White boy told me, this ain't you. I said, boy, how old are you? I'm 22. I said, I've been on this company, this money before you was born. What makes you think you're going to get it in your lifetime? If you play your cards right, you can retire in this account. Y'all worry about these damn student loans. First, you know, they finish school. They can't take that back. You already got it. Why you scared? I got a brother with 2 PhDs calling me the other day. They about to repossess my car. What must I do? Don't park in front of the house. I went to boot test not too long ago. Real white folks. Serious white folks. And they tried to trick you. He said that we paid you $200,000, but we brought you here early because a couple of them just need to ask you some questions. Why do y'all feel so good for white folks is asking y'all questions? I said, questions about what? I said, what's the main thing that's you got on your mind right now? I said, I'm trying to figure out what happened to albinos after high school. Every high school got albinos. They don't die, never been to albino funeral. I go to jail all the time. I ain't never seen an albino. And if I had no woman say that albino raped me, it'd be easy to catch. Why you figure you have to give up something? said, well, what's the second thing? I said, I'm trying to figure out how come I ain't never seen a baby picture. And one people think they know that. Oh, that's because you urban. I'm urban. I've seen the baby crocodile, seen the baby elephant, seen the baby everything. But I've never seen a baby picture. When I see one, they sit upon that electric wire. Pigeons been here millions of years. Where they sit before there was electric wire? So I was listening at the little luncheon for you black folks, and then there was a luncheon last night. Did y'all hear about it? I just want you to know. And it was beautiful. Listening to Claxton talking about moving this town. What you can do. Ain't that much to do. This town was made on tourist money. Old white folks. So all y'all got to do is just go down there and say, we need about $200 million because there's some little rumbling going on in the Black House. That's all you have to do. Someone. You would open up some businesses. I ain't talking about some business y'all talking about. That's what got Bill Cosby in trouble. He was talking about buying NBC 30 years ago and they killed his son. Huh? All right? That's what it was about. And you got to turn on ABC, NBC, and listen to what they said it was about. And this new mess he's in, I'm not saying he didn't do it. Y'all know black folks sitting next to you done something, ain't nobody bothering them. The Discovery Channel is bankrupt. And he was putting a group together. Huh? Y'all sit there and look at the football games and look at all of that. I look at that crap and I see slavery all over again. Black girls on the field with a football look like cotton to me. White boy sitting on the bench with a clipboard trying to act in charge. They drug them up, shoot them with hormones. Y'all saw the Super Bowl last year. They got the ball on the half-inch line. No more time. They got a Negro and I'm God for the football. They give it to the white. They all be back looking at it this year. Why they whoop their wives and all that? Hormone to make you ignorant and mean. And that's one thing white folks don't find out. That crack you got in your heart for me, you can't turn it off and you can't turn it off. It's there. Find me one of these killing cops. Niggas like to sit there and say, all cops ain't bad. If you're a doctor and lose your license, don't nobody say all doctors ain't bad. What's that about? Huh? When I was a little boy, we knew the men's school teachers that were having sex with the little girls. Then when women start having sex with the boys, it become a crime. Boy, if I could just be 15 years old. 15 years old. Teachers having sex with the students. I can see my mama now. Boy, where you going out here on Christmas morning with them books? I'm going to school, mama. Why you going to school on Christmas morning? I'm getting a little behind in my class. Got to spend some time. important for calendar. 99.9% of the calendars is made by white folks, and those of you that have them, you buy them from white folks and they make them from you. And you're so busy listening to their crap, you overlook something. Calendar. A man named Martin Luther King, they killed him. Wasn't bothering nobody. But they didn't understand that when you move past the church and get up to that real God, that's the one that all white folks' calendar got his name on it. And the date. All the guns in the world, we couldn't just put them on white folks and say, you're going to put this nigga thing in the calendar. That's how the universe works. All over the world, if you got an American calendar, you see Dr. Martin Luther King there. And they can't do nothing about it. Obama, y'all like Obama for the wrong reason. If you was 7 years old now, you hear me? That means ever since Obama been president, you've been alive. The most powerful human being on the planet is the president of the United States. And he's about to finish up 8 years. When you be 8 years old, you ain't never seen nothing in the White House but a black president. And when this election come up, when they elect a white person, you'll say, I didn't know a white person was in president. That's all over the world. You can't tell the people what a thug I am and how stupid I am. That little child hated salsa. And it'll never be a white child. I got little problems with Obama. He ain't nigga enough for me. I got white folks that work for me. And I said, well, if you're mad at it, why don't you like the white part of it? Mama's white. And every night I say my prayers, I pray to God, that I can be born. I never thought I'd see the day. I pray to God that if I could come back again, let me come back as a white boy. I mean, think about how lucky you white folks are. Nobody in the history of the planet has ever been treated like we was treated during slavery. And when you finally get you a black president, he's so behaved. Don't raise his voice. I mean, think about that. All you white folks is like just as nice and kind. I ran for president in 1968. Had I won, you talking about a nigga in the White House. You cannot behave no better than this president. I think I'm born in 1932. I haven't heard in my life till he got in the White House. White folks jumping over the fence. So if I was been president, I'd say, y'all come on. Your mama, your daddy, your daughter. And I'd go to Indonesia someplace and find me some white camels. And I'd holler, get rid of the Secret Service. Y'all jump on this bed, these cannibals will be waiting on you. So take a good bath, get all that soap off you, you get them. Every day, they leaping over the White House fence. The white folks got so comfortable. 2 weeks ago, I saw some white folks show up, got some ladders out the car, put up to the fence, and climbed up the ladder and jumped in. And no gun went off. You say anything you want to say about it. You've had 8 years with no war. Okay? Think about that. No war. So somewhere when you think about it, this organization and who you are, you can put some stuff together when y'all move a couple of things around. When General Motors got ready to open up a car, they didn't just come to some meeting and say, we're going to make cars. No. You got to get the money. Y'all got all these big ideas and ain't got a car. Ain't got a car. Got all your education, the most you have left is grandma when you a barbecue farm. And once you know who you are, huh? God made your hair, not Sears and Roebuck. So how somebody gonna tell you your lips is ugly, your hair is ugly, when the same God that put the moon, the sun, the stars, all the oceans made that's who made you. And I ain't never heard you say the ocean is ugly. Well, I like the best thing ever happened. This white folks say, see something, say something. I was in California the other day. I said, hey, I see some ugly white folks over there. Look at them. Well, you said if I see something, say something. So when you leave here, y'all want to start putting some committees together and go look at the other heritages first, and then you know how far ahead you are than all of them. Black heritage is most of the time it's 1 day or 2 days. Huh? Not 9 days. And then you leave here, and then you meet again before next year and plan stuff. Where you can get to know one another, and feel one another, and talk to one another. Huh? And stop being scared of God. Huh? Fear God. Are you crazy? That's my problem. I don't know how you white folks feel, because I ain't never been around you. But you black folks, you go home, your mortgage due, and you gonna pray. You think that God that put the whole universe here don't know your mortgage due? When he told me about my mortgage was due, I just said, hey, champ, fix it. I don't waste my time telling God my mortgage ain't paid. God knows that. When he told the Jews that put the blood on the door and I'll bypass you. What kind of God is you? You put everything here and don't know it's a Jew living in that house. Hey, come on now. How many of y'all remember when the government gave me the worst form of cancer you could have? Worst form. Did I get scared? Hell no. I just said to God, hey, champ, now there are some Negroes that deserve cancer, but I am not one of them. They're tired, they got some things to do. I'll write 12 of them down. If you need something close to the house, I'll give you that too. Y'all taking all this old foggy stuff that didn't work then and think it's gonna work now. My mama said, Negroes out there gambling. So I hope none of y'all ever go and gamble, but if you do, don't put it down. I didn't care about what she said. It made sense to me until that Powerball went out there. $2 million. You talking about the Negro prison. I said, God, you know I'm already prison. Not only do I want to win the Powerball, I don't want to win it with 12 other people. I think I can do that without prayer. God, you know my heart. You know if I win, I'll be good. You know. Now, I've been married to this black woman, God, for 56 years. If I win that money, I don't think it's going to change something. But I ain't never had $1.2 billion. So I might go up in that house and see my wife and say, Lillian, what's wrong with your name? You know, I've had this hump in my back since I didn't see it till today. Some way, we have made a difference. million. So I might go up in that house and see my wife and say, Lillian, what's wrong with your neck? You know, I've had this hump in my back ever since we get married. I didn't see it till today. Some way, we have made a difference. Look at King. Changed the whole plan. The whole plan. And those of you who wasn't there, you missed something. Most of them was women. Grandma, old men, young. And they wasn't scared. We know we was dealing with some killers. But there is a universal God that white folk can't treat. They tried it. See, what I like about white, they're honest. Them guys in Philadelphia at the Constitutional Convention, they knew they was too filthy to be the face of liberty. They knew it. So them white boys said, we're going to take this Liberty Bell. Y'all need to go there and look at it. Liberty Bell. And at 12 noon, July 4th, we're going to hit this bell. This is the symbol of liberty. Then white boys hit that bell, and that universal God cracked that bell from the bottom all the way up to the top. And if you go there, the crack is still there. So liberty in America represents a cracked bell that they can't change. That's what we're talking to. That's what we're talking about. Huh? Y'all sitting here now worrying about my cousin calling me St. Louis when the stock market is crazy. The lowest in the history of the stock market, right after the holidays. He don't even know where the stock market is if he works. He don't even know where it is. What you upset about? He said he thought Dow Jones was a brother. As I leave you today, don't stop doing what you're doing, but do it right. Don't think you're going to sit here and put something together that changed the lives and got people in your own house you don't like. Understand that universal God made you, not spiritual, not some cop. They don't even know they pay the price. More cops in America die from suicide than killed in